I'm Mona, and this channel is about Face with Mona. It is a channel geared towards making the most of our second half of life, living the second half of our life to the fullest. Once we reach 50 or 60 or 70 or beyond, or at any time in your life, when you decide, you know what, I have a limited amount of years left and I am going to make the most of every one of them. And this might be the channel for you. We cover beauty, we cover lifestyle, and we cover all issues that affect us as we age. It has been a hot minute since I have been on YouTube, and if you'd like to know where I've been, why I've been going so long, why I'm back, and take a tour of my new Cajun Cottage, a new downsized, simpler life, then come along. Let's get right into it.
You look so fly in those Gucci slides. Yeah, I wonder what she hides under her disguise. Yeah. And all the girls around the world, they wanna be like. And all the dudes are trying to score.
So I am sitting right now at my work desk in my bedroom. This is probably going to be my new filming area for the most part, unless I'm in my dining room. Why? Because as you'll see on my tour, the whole back of this room is windows, French doors, windows, and I have windows here. And so I can see out on our crawfish ponds, the water, all day long. And I like filming here. I like doing everything here. This is my favorite room in the house because it is just nature. And I'm going to put in a lot of shots of the things that I can see from my back porch. Like today I'm watching and there are just birds flying everywhere. Seagulls, eagles, blackbirds, limpkins, all kinds of birds. We just are finishing up duck season. I'm going to show you some glimpses of that. For many of my days, I could just look out the backyard, get up from my bed, which is behind me, wake up in the morning, have these windows open, and the first thing I'm seeing is a beautiful sunrise, and then I'm seeing little ducks swimming all along the pond. It just is part of simplicity and living my second half as the best half. And I've been gone a while because, as many of you who were watching my channel knew, I was repairing a home from damage from Hurricane Ida. I was building a new home. I have a full-time job in corporate America. I have the whole United States and Guam and Puerto Rico as my territory. And that is my primary way that I earn money. So I definitely couldn't afford to let that go. And really, it was just too much. As much as I love YouTube, and YouTube is one of the only things that's really my thing that I do for me and not like in combination for my family or my husband and or others. So I hated to put it aside, but it's a big time investment. We research topics. It's also a costly investment because we purchase as small YouTubers most of the products that we review for you, and we'll still be doing some of those, lots of those. In fact, I'm anxious to show you what have been my go-to products when I wasn't influencing, and that's going to be a video coming up. But today I really wanted to show you some of the pleasures of simple living and how I'm not regretting downsizing at all. That it's not the things in our life, but it's creating an environment that we can find peace in. And I'm sure some of you can relate. We all go through chapters in life, and anybody who gets on here and acts like their life is perfect, they're probably not telling the full truth. It's perfect at times. It's great at times. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I definitely am glad to be here. But there are struggles in life, and that's just reality. We all go through them. And this prior chapter has been one of the most challenging. So many things, from my bank account getting compromised to all of the struggles with the contractor. That's a whole nother story. I love my little Cajun cottage despite its imperfections. Now, we still don't have a lot of pictures up on the walls. We don't have I don't have towel racks up yet. I bought heated towel racks, and my husband has not had a chance to hardwire them. We find that we don't have a lot of outlets, as many as we want, so everything is a work in progress. I have somebody staining the back porch as we speak, so when I do that tour, you'll see that my rocking chairs and chairs are kind of clumped up on the back porch on a section. That's the only section he didn't finish yet, and so he's waiting for the other section to dry. Anyway, pictures, artwork, all the things that I'm going to put on my built-in shelves, everything in this house I want to have meaning. So I'm enjoying the journey. It's not about just getting the Cajun Cottage ready, you know, hurrying up and buying all the pieces. We started over from scratch with this house. We didn't bring a lot from the other house. Besides photos and sentimental things, we didn't bring a lot in. I want every piece to be a reflection of the place where I live, which is the New Orleans Bayou area. So I wanted to have ties to what I love: herons and ducks and birds and nature and alligators. And I don't want to just rush to put things on the wall. I want to take my time and choose every piece that is a reflection of me and what I love, because I'm not just creating a home, I'm creating a home that I love. And it's not about things. Nothing's going to be overly fancy or overly expensive. It is creating a space that is you and that makes you feel warm and cozy and a place to build memories. And my happiest days are when my kids are here with me. So right now I have Piper. We have Jag on the bed behind me. And if this spot works, it works for my work. If this works for my videos, let me know. The lighting may change because there's a lot of natural lighting in here, just because of all the windows. We're going on a tour. So we're starting from coming in my front door. So as you can see, there's not a lot of room between the front doors and the stairs. This is a cottage type home. It's got an open floor plan and it is not as big as my previous house. So I have these Roman shades on the door for privacy, but most of the time these are open so that I can get light. I love the fact that this place has a whole bunch of windows so that there is light. Let there be light everywhere. We're gonna go up the stairs after. I had this little basket that I found. We live here, so this is not gonna be a museum. This is gonna be a place where we live, and this is things that we wanna bring upstairs but don't wanna bring upstairs right now, my little basket. This little section right here is for Piper and Jagger. It is their little cat house with their litter box and their food and their bed. So this is a shot of the living room. I have not finished my built-ins right now. Mostly I just took everything from my other house that had sentimental value and put it up there. That will be a project that I will show you as we go. The other thing is we still plan to mount the TV on the wall. I like a fireplace that does not have a TV mounted up there, but we don't have a lot of wall space, as you'll see. So we're gonna have to mount it right there. And then once we put it on the wall, we will have some mantle space. This is the ceiling. And of course you can see my husband is a hunter. So he's put a lot of his trophies up here. You can see the upstairs. That is a gate because Seth, my youngest son, is back at home for a little while, and he rescued a cat that he has, and we want to separate her from my two cats who don't necessarily like to play with Fendi. So we still need some wall art up here, and that'll be coming. I have this big Bienvenue welcome sign that my brother gave me. And we can raise these two for a lot of light, these shades. This is one of the pictures that I did choose to bring in because it reflects my taste and my love for all things swamp. This one I took because I really liked the fact that it looks exactly like where I'm living. And this is my happy place. This is what makes it home. I still need to put some shelves under here. And this is, of course, is my little alligator. This is something I did bring with me. This is made of all different kinds of wood, and it is a piece that I cherish. It was handmade by a local artist, and I truly love it. So like I said, we still have a lot of work to do here. Basically, I've just put mementos, my wedding picture from way back in the day. And my picture of me and my dad, who is no longer with me. This was a picture at my wedding. And this is a picture of Jeff and his mom, who are no longer with us. So we like to keep them close. We don't have the screen that we want for our fireplace yet. I have one that has some deer on it that I want to get, so I'm waiting for that. You can see the little wood has the deer. It's the one that matches this. My mom made me this. Another alligator. Pictures of me and my mom, pictures of me and my family. And that is truly where my happiness and my heart is. Oh, you even see a broom. We do live here. It's not always immaculate. It's never going to be immaculate. This is a cypress locker that picked up. I need to get a place in the garage still to house all of my brooms and vacuums. In my other house, I had a closet just for those, and I don't have that here. So this is where when he comes in from work, he can hang his work jackets, and he can put his work bags, and it doesn't junk up the space. So I really like this piece. This leads to the garage. So this is my dining room table. I still have my winter tablecloth on it. It's not Christmas. I stand by that because it just has reindeer, which go throughout winter or any time, and pine trees and some snowflakes, which you can have any time in winter. There's nothing specifically Christmas about it, and I really like the pastel watercolors, so I'm keeping that. This is a cypress table. It is beautiful on its own without a color. It has a lot of texture and character, which is what I want this house to be all about. This is my little coffee bar. This is mostly so when you are outside on the back porch, you can see my jumble up of furniture because they're pushed to the side, like I told you, for the staining of the back porch. Every room up against the water has lots of windows so you can see out when you walk all along the back of the house. So this little coffee bar is my favorite spot in the house. If you're outside and it's cool and you just want to run in and get a coffee, you can grab a coffee or a hot cocoa. All the supplies are up there. You also have the drink machine at the bottom if you want a cold drink instead of coffee. Again, with the Roman shades, I am trying to decide if I want to add curtains or if I don't. If I like the simple look or if I want them to be a little ornate. So I still need some things to decorate my upper cabinets. I have some things, but I'm going to need to get risers so that you can see them. So we're going to back up so you can view the kitchen. And those little trays that are out underneath the paper towels, those are crawfish trays for those of you not from South Louisiana. This is we had crawfish last night. Jeff got enough for a whole boil out of his traps right out the backyard, so definitely right from farm to table, and we boiled them up with the family last night, which was my happiest times, is when they're all here. So keeping to the downstairs, this is all of the downstairs. You can see it's not huge. This is my pantry. I'm not going to show you inside my pantry. This is my guest bath. It's just a little half bath. And I loved this little sign, get naked. Just kidding, this is a half bath. But we don't have my pictures up yet. You can see some pictures stacked against the wall. Cabinet above. I have a lot still to do in here. And I'm trying to decide which artwork I want. Because like I said, I'm not doing anything just to put it in. I want to make sure there you can see all the birds flying out the back. My cat loves to come and look at the birds. They're loving this house. See them flying. This is my view every day. Just nature, nature, nature. It is very calming. So Piper is here in the laundry room. We have cabinets and storage, and that's a trick in smaller houses, is making sure you have enough storage. Again, I have not put anything up on the walls in here. I'm still trying to decide. I have some little Holly Hoppy pictures that I found that are vintage, and I'm thinking about putting them up. I am propagating some cactus plants. I've decided to be much more into plants here than I was at my previous house. So you can see my birdhouse out in the back. We should be getting purple martins soon, which is going to be wonderful. Yeah, you think so? What do you think about that, Piper? Okay, so we are going to move along to my bedroom, which again is not fully decorated. You can see the pictures up on the wall, against the wall, that haven't been placed yet. And this is where I work all day. So I have my monitors. The only reason we have all those books there is so I could get my camera at an angle to film, so it's high enough. But usually I take those down. My work laptop is in the middle, and I use all of my monitors to work. And I have this view while I'm working all day, and it's really, really nice. I have this window too, it's just closed. So the reason we have so much junk on top of this dresser right now, I need to get a scarf or some kind of cover, because of course this is natural cypress too, and I don't want it to get scratched up. It is, the cats like to jump up there, and their claws are putting scratches on it. For some reason they don't jump up on this one, just this one. And so until I can get something up there, I just basically piled a bunch of stuff up so they would be less likely to jump up there. And again, just family pictures. I don't really have this decorated yet. So one of my projects is going to be decluttering. It's when I graduated from nursing school, me, my mom, and my dad. Just lots of family around. So my bathroom is also one of my favorite places. It's not huge, but I love it. This design is so me. I like anything that's old as opposed to new and shiny. The shower, and I love my clawfoot tub. My little table has a lot of junk on it, I know. And I have another little cat spot on the other end. So up here, I want to put a built-in fireplace, electric in the wall, and my heated towel rack for this room, which is not up yet. These curtains do go all the way up, but because it's a bathroom, I like to lower them. It's top down, bottom up shades. That way a little light can come in, but nobody can see me. My closet, my bathroom, my robe, that's always on me, and the bathtub. There's Jagger. Say hey, Jagger. Tell everybody hello. See, I'm just sunning. They love being in this room and seeing the birds flying around. Okay, so now that's it for the downstairs. We have a really big double car garage with a work shed in it. And we have the little area for the cats. It does have a light in here. They have their own light. So we're gonna go up the stairs. And of course the gate to keep Fendi and Piper and Jagger separated. The view from downstairs, view downstairs from upstairs. So this is my son Seth's room. We're not going to go in here because that is his private space. And then this is my husband's man cave. You can see he has not put his trophies up yet. So we'll have a guest bed in here, a little trundle bed that pulls out. And eventually he'll have all of these things somewhere on the wall. This is like a fourth bedroom or a man cave. And right now it's his storage room. So this is the hall upstairs, the bathroom upstairs, and I love this tub also. It's very heavy. I like the glass instead of the shower curtains. And again, that same design on the tile, except that it's horizontal instead of vertical and smaller. Definitely my taste. I love these little hooks that I found for the doors. I love the design. Same thing on the towel racks. You know she wants to get in. You can't get in. This is Fendi's space. The view from upstairs to down. This is the guest bedroom. We still have to decorate in here. Again, you have the window. I'm waiting for them to replace my window. I still have a broken window. My contractor really left some things to be desired in this house, but we are not letting that steal our peace or our joy of the place. So you can see the birds still from this room. So there's views of nature no matter where you go. You can ride boats back there. I can put in some footage of that. I've gone on alligator hunts back there. I can put in some footage of that. Old mattress that needs to come out. This is just storage. I have one of these in each room where we can just store things through the length of the upstairs. So that's really it. We'll go to the back porch.
It's a cinder at night, blasting playpen in the daytime. Goosebumps rise at 9 and settle back down at sunrise. Cut the cord at noon and say you'll be back soon. Tut-tut, no worries, please get back early. Head out with champagne and dresses and let's get girly. Tut-tut, no worries, please get back early. Head out with champagne and dresses and
I can get outside from my room, also from the utility room, and also from the dining room. So sitting back here in these rocking chairs, usually they're in the middle, but you can see where they've been painting, staining. Having my cup of coffee in the mornings. This is truly my happy place. There's so much nature, and every season brings different nature and different opportunities to enjoy that nature. I'm also growing some of the Hurricane Katrina roses, the Peggy Martin roses, and I have my very first bloom. I'm so excited. These eventually will be draped on the post. I want them to climb up to give it more of that cottage look. I was just waiting for the staining so that I could tie them up on the trellis to get them to start climbing the post. We always have binoculars sitting out here and on my desk so that we can look and see the eagles or look and see things in the back. That's a staple. Well, that is going to conclude the tour. I'm going to hop back on the camera and close things out. So what did you guys think of my Cajun Cottage so far? This is life in the swamps, basically. And I never thought that simple life could make me so happy. There's no material thing that I want as much as I want peace and serenity, joy and love and health in this second half. And finding a space that you love is so important. It doesn't matter if you can't move or if this isn't the place for you. Everybody has a type of place that makes them happy. And whatever that is, I say chase your dreams and go for it. And if you can't go to the place that you want to be, if you can't go to the place that you love, then bring the place that you love to you. And find little things to bring into your home that give you that same feeling of peace. That's what I'm trying to do here. And if you're interested in taking that journey with me and seeing the pieces that I pick up and find and add, it's going to take a while. It's going to be a journey because I don't just want to throw anything up or just put things together. I want them all to be something that's reflective of me and my family. Anyway, thank you for coming along and thank you for tuning in. There'll be more makeup videos, product reviews, anything that has to do with making our second half our best half. So I'll see you in the next video. Until then, go out and live like Mel.
She lives a double life, puts on a show. What's under this outer smile, we'll never know. She's a Mona Lisa, everyone's lining